Hey, what is up YouTube world? Today in this video I'm gonna show you how to take a castle in Lineage 2, okay? So every town in the game Lineage has a castle. So right now we're taking Giran Castle, and obviously there is Dion Castle, there is Oren Castle, there is Aden Castle, there is Godel Castle, there is Ron Castle, and there is Stuttgart Castle, okay? So why would you want to take a castle? Well, because when you take a castle, there's a lot of privileges that you gain in a clan, okay? And it's pretty fun. You get PvP, okay, player vs player, there's siege, there's fight, okay, it's pretty fun. And most importantly, during siege you get fame, okay? So why fame is important? Well, fame is important because you can make your weapons and armors PvP, okay? See, it says PvP, and I have my weapon PvP, okay? It's very expensive to make something PvP. It takes a few sieges to get all the fame points. Castle siege is around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Basically, you get around, depending on the server, maybe around 500 fame per every 5 minutes or something like that. Right now our siege is gonna start in around 3 minutes, guys, okay? It's gonna last for around 2 hours. And I'm gonna show you how to take a castle. If you don't have enemies, it's pretty easy and straightforward. So before you decide to which castle you want to take, and after you decide, usually there's this NPC in front of every castle, and when you talk to the NPC, it tells you the current date of your server and then the siege date. Then you just have to go to attackers and you have to sign participate. Right now our clan is being already signed. It's important that you sign 24 hours before the siege, because after that you will not be allowed to sign for the siege, okay? There is here one clan for defending, but they are not active clans, so basically I'm going to be taking this castle from the NPCs. And pretty sure there is no NPCs because it's already taken from somebody else, so it's going to be very, very easy siege, piece of cake. Basically, as a clan leader, what you have to do basically is go into the throne room and cast this seal of ruler, okay? It takes around 5 minutes to cast the seal of ruler, and if nobody comes and kills me in that time, I will be able to take that castle. Okay guys, so there's 2 minutes approximately for the siege to start, and it's important that you don't go very close to the castle because it's a combat zone, and upon beginning the siege you're gonna get teleported to town. So it's important to keep a bit of distance and not enter the combat zone before that siege has started, okay? That is the same for fortresses, okay? If you want to take fortress, the same thing goes, okay? There's one NPC goes around the fortress, you gotta talk to the NPC and sign for fortress, and when the battle starts, it's important that you're not very close into the battle zone, because otherwise you're gonna get teleported into town. Alright guys, there's less than a minute and the siege will start. And we're gonna go take that beautiful Giran Castle. Taking Giran Castle because, like we said in the last video, town of Giran is the capital of Lineage. This is where everything happens. Alright guys, let me explain you something about enchanting in the meantime. As you can see, this weapon is on plus 16, and this is basically maximum for retail servers, okay? Usually your weapon is on a 0, and then you can use this enchants to enchant your weapon. When it's normal enchant, there is a 63% chance in the current server that it's going to succeed.
Castle siege has begun.
Okay, let's go. Siege is ready. So if you use this enchant to enchant your weapon, obviously you need the same grade enchant for the same grade of weapon. And basically, if you use normal enchant, there's a 63% chance it will succeed, and there is the remaining 37% chance that it will fail. And it will fail, it will turn into crystals, okay? It's going to crystallize, it's broken, you can't use it anymore. Now, on the other hand, there's blessed enchant screws, which are much more difficult to find. But if it breaks with blessed enchant scroll, it doesn't get into a crystals, means that you don't lose your weapon. But what happens is that you are just basically getting your weapon back to 0, okay? Now, currently I was lucky to get this item from a trade. Our old friend gave it to me. I didn't make it to 16. It's very difficult not to break for so long. However, I made this dagger to plus 11. And like I said, maximum enchant is plus 16. When it goes 16, this is when you see it red. Some servers might go to, you know, like longer than 16, but usually Safe enchant is +3, the maximum enchant is +16. Okay guys, as you can see here, back in the castle we broke the doors, we're inside, there's no one here, and what we can do is go and basically down here, this is a small castle, it's pretty straightforward, very easy. Some other castles are more difficult to take. You have to come up here, and this is the Sea of Ruler, you just target it, Giran Hoyle artifact, and I open the skills, and I just have to cast the Ruler. There we go. Now we just have to wait 5 minutes for the casting, and then our Giran castle is captured, and it's going to be our castle. Now, after we take a castle, we have to survive 2 hours, the whole siege, because if there's more clans that are attacking the castle, they can come attack you, kill you, do the same thing that I'm doing right now, and they can take control over the castle. Okay, so that's the whole point of siege. You take the castle, then you defend it for 2 hours, and the castle is yours. Obviously, the strongest clan will win and will take the castle, possession of the castle. Obviously, this server doesn't have a lot of people, but overall, you know, it's pretty fun if there's more people, more clans. This server had a lot of people, but it's kind of going down in population currently. So that's why I decided to do these videos, so I can extend a bit my gameplay, make it more entertaining for myself. Otherwise, I just need to change server. But I don't like to change servers very often because you invest a lot of time in this game, right? To get all these items, you know, to fight bosses, and it's not that easy, you know, it takes time, it's an investment of your personal time. So if you just change server, and you just all this time that you played goes into the bin. I mean, obviously it's gonna go into the bin someday because you won't play forever. It's still a wasted time. But I just don't want to be a quitter, you know. I think that's the main point here. I don't want to be a quitter. All right, half of the casting, as you can see, is done. We have half left, approximately 2.5 minutes, and we're gonna have this castle taken. Okay, probably will stay Iran for fame. There's some friends, unless you need help. There's some friends that are asking me to come and help them for siege, but right now the clan that they're fighting against for run castle, they go run siege. They don't have a lot of players online, so I think they will take a castle without me. So probably I'm not gonna go help them. I will stay here to get fame, because now very soon we're gonna be 5 minutes into the siege, and you're gonna see here it's gonna tell me that I'm getting 500 reputation probably. And as I said before, getting reputation, fame of course, it's very, very helpful and important. For example, for me to make my weapon PvP, I needed 36,000 fame, and for my armor I needed around 11,000 fame. So it's take a couple of weeks, you know, maybe sometimes even months, depending on the server, to get the fame. It's not that easy. At least here on this server, siege is every week. Some other servers, siege might be every 2 weeks, so you don't get so much fame. You can get fame from Fortress as well, but Fortress you get much less fame. Alright, that's it. As you can see, the clan skill has been added. Okay, we get some clan skills from getting the castle apparently. And alright, that's it. So as you can see, I get the shield on my clan members. And now that's it. Castle is ours. We just have to survive siege 2 hours. And that's it, basically. We have Giran Castle. Alright, there we go. See, 500 reputation. Oops, my other box too, 500 reputation. And that's it. Castle is ours. Now let's go teleport outside the castle. Teleport outside the castle. Alright. Like I said, Giran, it's pretty easy castle to take. If you go to a Den castle, for example, it's much bigger, it's much more complicated, it has more gates. And let's go outside of here. This is where I wait for my enemies, outside of the castle. And you see here it says combat zone, so it's important that you stay into the combat zone. So this is how you get fame, okay? If I leave combat zone, I'm not gonna get any fame. And now I'm gonna use the moment to just explain a few things about PvP and P.E.K.K.A. Okay, PvP is player versus player. So basically, if I kill somebody, I'm getting a PvP score, okay? But it's important that this person fights back. So let me see if I can do it. Well, right now I'm in siege mode, so I cannot attack my own clan member. Let's see if I leave party. No, I can't do that, okay? But I'm going to show you that in another video. But basically, so when you fight with another player, if I hit him, my name will turn purple, okay? So when my name is purple, it means that I'm in fighting mode, okay? And if he fights me back, he's going to turn purple as well, okay? So when somebody wins in a purple fight, basically, you get a PvP score, okay? So now if the other person doesn't fight back and I kill him, my purple name turns to red, okay? That means PK, okay? PK, player killed, okay? And basically you get a score for player killed. Okay, just a second. All right, so the difference with PvP and PK is basically that when you get PK, you get a karma. Your name stays red, and you get here karma, okay? Karma goes up, like maybe 1,500 if you don't have a lot of PvP. And now you have to clear this karma, because if you don't clear the karma with red name, you can get killed very easily without the other person even getting flagged. You will learn this, it's pretty easy. But the problem with karma is that you will drop items. If you die when you're in karma, you drop something from your inventory, okay? From what I remember, up to 5 karma, you don't drop any items, but above 5, basically, you start dropping items from your inventory. So you might have this very, very precious boss gels, and you might drop them, okay? Somebody else might take them when it kills you in karma. That's why you have to be careful with karma and player killed. You want to avoid doing that, because it could be dangerous. You could lose very expensive items. Now, for example, in this server, there is this option that I can use, you know, like Karma PK. I can use 30 Festival, then I reset my PK counter, which means that even if I have like 20 PK, it's going to go back to 0, okay? Now, the other problem with PK is that the more PK you have, the more karma you will have on killing. Means that if I have only 1 PK, my karma will be 1,500. Now, you clean karma when killing mobs or when you die. It will be very easy to clean. But if you have, let's say, 20 PK, you're gonna get, let's say, a couple of thousands of karma, okay? Maybe like 50, 60,000 karma. So you're gonna need to kill like 50 mobs to clean the karma, or die, let's say, 50 times. So it will be much harder to clear karma, okay? Which means that you could drop a lot of things from your inventory until you clear all this karma, okay, guys? So it takes a lot of time. It's kind of annoying. So this is what you need to know about PvP and PK, okay? Now let's talk about having the name blue. So you're getting blue name when you get recommended, okay? When you have activity game, when you play, you get this score here, okay? This is 255 is maximum, okay? From white name is going to get to blue when you recommend other players. How do you recommend other players? Well, you press C on your keyboard, and there is this thing here, evaluate, okay? Recommend. You click target and you press evaluate. Now this, as you can see, he has maximum evaluation, so I cannot recommend this target anymore. And guys, this is about, now you know what is fame, you know what's recommendation, you know what's karma, you know what's PvP. That's something very, very important to know about this game. Because at the beginning, I didn't know these things, so I had to learn them. It took me a very long time to learn them. And a few last things about boss gels. There's some right bosses, okay? There's bosses in the game which takes a few people to kill them, but you also have epic bosses, okay? Epic bosses give you jewels, normal jewels. Usually, I don't have right now to show you, but for example, normal jewels just give you magical defense, okay? But this boss jewels give you stun resistance, paralysis resistance, this all kind of debuff resistance. For example, I have Queen Ant Rings, gives me critical damage, gives me accuracy bonus, okay? Ring of Biome gives me, again, critical damage, attack speed, okay? If you go to passive, here is your, basically, bonuses that you're getting from all this stuff, okay? Obviously, this is a very, very advanced character. I've been playing like 1.5 months to get all this stuff. So it takes some time, okay? Takes some time basically to do all these things. Takes some time. You also have clan skills here that you get with your reputation. When your clan has reputation, you get clan skills. And how does your clan get reputation? Well, usually by having members in your academy. But this is very easy to learn, okay? Basically, academy is person below level 40. I explained that in the last video. Below level 40, basically, you can get into academy, and you're getting some money from the clan for serving in their academy, and they get some clan reputation so they can use to level up their clans and acquire some clan skills. So guys, basically this is it for basically I show you what Siege is and I explain you a few things about the characters. Now let's see, okay, my fame is getting up. Okay, I'm getting more fame, as you can see. Where is it? 500 reputation. 500 reputation. Alright guys, I guess this is it. There's no need for you to stay here 2 hours with me, so I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy Lineage 2. See you in the next one. Bye bye bye.